temple. So the Sphinx is connected. By Luxor, it's like a human head called Sphinx. It's still human here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you can see all human head, but when you more closer to the Karnak, it was ram head.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like 3 kilometers between Karnak and Luxor connected. What's happening for the story of this place? This place have buildings, like these buildings. But since they make X-rays, they discover under of these houses the base, all of the bases of these Sphinxes. So they destroy all things and make that bridges. So it's look like open museum for the two temples.
Wow.
Yes.
That's cool. Between the two temples.
This temple is big. This temple have a lot of names. The first hieroglyphic. You know hieroglyphic or hieroglyphic, the language that used in ancient time is called it Abitsut. Abitsut is mean the chosen place, or select the place from all the thrones. Second name during the Roman time, they called it Ber Amun, Ber house. Amun is the god, so house of the god. During the Greek time, especially in the time of Alexander the Great, they called it Ber Hersata, which is mean the sky above the ground. I will show you this addition during Alexander the Great inside the temple. Nowadays they call it Karnak. So Karnak come from Khawarna. What's mean Khawarna? Fortification. In the maquette here you can see how the temple is big. This is our temple start by the river Nile. Why? Because the Nile was reached to east to west bank because there was a lot of flood. But since we built the high dam in Aswan, being narrow. Started by the Sphinx, then the first courtyard which is connected by a temple. Why? Because inside the main temple we have 11 other temples, kings and gods. But only one still remain and the other destroyed by the flood and the earthquake. And then we'll enter to see, still in the middle here to see old temple. Yeah. The temple is straightway. Then we have the second hall, which is the biggest one all over the world. You can't imagine how it's big. And then in the middle here you can see there is 4 obelisks. We have nowadays just 2. We were talking where is the other 2. Then enter to see the sanctuary. You know sanctuary?
Yeah.
The Holy of the Holies. The last 3 obelisks at the end, nowadays outside countries. One Washington, London, New York. Then we'll turn right to see the sacred lake. It's called sacred, not secret. Sacred lake. Then we have 4 facades. You know facade or pylon, you know pylon or pylon. So behind the 4th one, the Sphinx, the one I show you. Look behind you, God Amun-Ra. That's why you can see it's ram head for God Amun-Ra. And this is the falcon head. It's for his son. His name is called Khunsu. He's the god of the moon. Both, they used it to visit his wife, according to the legend, to her palace Luxor. Firstly, the 2 wide door, it's used for mausoleum. You know mausoleum? Muslim. For Muslim, it's the youngest part inside the temple. Date back to the village outside Karnak. For the Muslim local sheikh, his name is called Imam Ali. This is the 2 sons of him. Since they digging to surround the temple to discover more buildings, they discovered it inside the temple. Understand now about all the middle new?
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow we have a lot of exams. So one of the most important things inside this temple is built from back to front. What does it mean? The oldest part of the temple at the end.
Okay,
understand?
Yeah.
So we'll start by the newest part. Also at the end of the way, I show you in a maquette outside, there is a sacred lake. Unfortunately, in Luxor, it doesn't rain much.
Oh, hey, Poppy.
It doesn't rain much, especially in a winter. It looks like little bit drops for every 4 years, have little bit drops. So in ancient times, they used the underground water to be filled the lake. Nowadays, how we fill it again, we use these pumps on the right side down. Okay, these pumps is connected by the Nile underground. The Nile under reach to the temple to fill the lake again. The first gate you can see at the top here, the one on the left lifted unfinished. 4 holes and 4 niches to put and fix the flags for Upper North Egypt. This one date back to the king. His name is called the Nekhtanibou, king from 30 dynasty, 360 BC. What does it mean? Last dynasty. We are in the newest part. The temple is started by 2 obelisks. The one on the right side, 2 meters high from red sandstone, and the base have the cartouche name for King City, father of Ramses. And second one, only you can see the base. But the obelisk itself now in the British Museum. Then we have the Sphinx. Look to the Sphinx, 22 each Sphinx. It's represented here by ram head.
Yeah.
Ram, one of the shape of the sun god Amen. Okay, and the body is lion, or a lion body.
Yeah.
This means strength. What can you see under the chin of this ram? There is a small statue for King Ramses II, the famous king, crossed arm and holding the key of life. Why? Because he ordered to build these sphinx. What is the significance for that? Protection. The way for protection for the boat.
Yeah.
For the god Amurah when he was go to see his wife Temple Luxor. So this is mean protection. Should be between the two horns of the ram. There is a hole in the middle and they have cobra protection. But here mostly destroyed by the earthquake and the flood. Let me show you two still have this cobra. If you look to the second one on the left, you can see the statue of the King Ramses under of the chin, the only one complete.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
This is best everywhere. I know. Look at the top. There is a Latin graffiti, okay?
Yeah.
Make your eyes down, you can read Lita. Can you read Lita?
Oh yeah, little.
Left.
Yeah.
Carlo, Vedi, Italiano, 1820.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
underneath you can read Cortese.
Yeah.
There are royal family, English royal family, and then here Medici, Manara, Alfred. What these are? These are the expedition responsible for discover this temple. Why? Because this was the level of the rubble and sand which is cover all temple.
Whoa.
Since we discovered it, we put the
names when they keep digging
Yes.
down. Wow. Lots of Italian names there.
yes. Talk about the pyramids. You told me you have been pyramids.
Yeah.
Same way how we built the pyramids, same way how we built these facades or the gates of the temple. We used this mud brick.
Yeah.
This mud brick used as a rubble or as a ram,
Oh, ramp.
a ladder,
Yeah.
to be lifted up all of these blocks. So what they used between these blocks?
Clay, mud, cement.
Thank you. There nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing between these stones.
Whoa.
They used as a vacuum. They removed the air between the stones, and because it's pushing, they stuck together.
Whoa.
How they do this? No one can answer this question even now.
Whoa.
If anyone answering, that means he's a big liar, except me.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah, aliens.
What can
That's
we-
my
what can
yeah,
we
that's my
say?
theory. Wow.
1205 BC, the king Seti II, he removed the mud brick from this gate to build these three shrines. This is the main reason, the only reason to build all of this temple. These three shrines, we call them three triad of Thebes or Thebes. The first one in the middle for God Amurah, the one at the end of the left is for his wife, this is one for their son also. What's it used for? They used for resting the boats. So now if you enter, it's empty. They used the resting the boats when they moved the boats to Luxor Temple. So in Luxor Temple will go to see the same three shrine. Then when they back, they rest here.
Oh.
Like cleaning, making all of the ceremonies. So behind you can see one of the sphinxes was cobra.
Oh yes.
This one. And also the one in the middle. Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun, he ruled when he was 9, died when he was 18. He ordered to build this sphinx with white alabaster stone. Tomorrow maybe we're on our way to show you the stones. This is the features of his face. Cobra, straight demonstrates lion body. And they have offering table, which is we are missing during the flood and the earthquake. Show you how we built the columns during the ancient Egyptian time. It was lifted unfinished, so we are lucky to leave it this one unfinished. First one, they use the blocks.
Yeah.
Then second one, they chisel mallet around it. Third one, they smooth the columns and have capital. Some of this capital is closed papyrus, some is open up to you. Whoa. Show you how we built columns. So some is this papyrus open, and the other is was closed capital. What's happening now? They have Egyptian big team. They started to be returning back the colors. They not add chemicals. They put some of the tissues with some of the water to be took off all of the without the dust and sand and bamboo. The bamboo, they to find the color back again.
Guys, this is so magical, like witnessing this.
Earthquake 27 years.
Ah,
So these are the Toro in the middle is taller than the one on the sides. Okay, let's talk about the story and the history of the story. Let's talk about this place, which is the best one inside the temple. This place have hieroglyphic name is called which means the appearance hall.
how amazing is this place?
You can see all of these columns. The columns behind you, it's from blocks.
Oh yes, yeah.
But if you look behind, you can see obelisk. Gamon and his wife.
Ah,
Anches and Batin, but take the features of Amra and wife. From the first minute, the first hour in the morning, only the high priest can enter to this place. There is a cedar wooden doors here. They open it, the doors,
Yeah.
and they enter. Okay? The base. This is the base for the boat of the god Amra. I told you during his Alexander the Great time, they called the temple Bert sky above the ground. Look to the roof. There is two roofs. The first one is the steps are hatched. His next one is the circle, and this is the stars. You can see it's from Alexander the Great.
wow.
You can see the stars. This means the sky above the ground. There is a schedule at the top. How many times like high priest enter through the days?
Whoa.
What's he do for this one? Can you see the ceremonies? The high priest, what's he do for God Amra with the feather crown? All these ceremonies. This is the section destroyed because of.
What?
Thank you. This was the level of destroyed.
Sorry. Yeah. Hey, puppy. Hello. What are you doing? Hello, puppy. No. Is that because I don't have food? Puppy, you're so cute. You're so cute, puppy.
The river Nile, or the lake, sacred lake, from the king time Amenhotep III, they used it for purification.
Purification.
Washing, cleaning the body of the high priest before they enter to the sanctuary of the god. I told you there is a lot of fish because this is connecting by the river Nile.
Oh, there is fish.